change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course.
Back in week 6, the Oilers lost a shocker in their first matchup against the Falcons. Can Atlanta finish the sweep? Find out next.
First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Tonight, the second of 2 on this wild card Saturday. It's our visiting team and the Atlanta Falcons. Playoff football has arrived. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, Parker, best time of the year. It starts with Super Wild Card Weekend, 3 days, 6 games, and this matchup as good as any of them.
Yeah, and really, it's so funny, Mike. We watch these regular season games all year, and it just seems like there's no way the intensity and the competitive spirit could ever be higher. But there is just something different.
Time now for the second of 6 on this Super Wild Card Weekend. And off we go on this Saturday night. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least one playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger, but to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it takes over these next couple hours to extend their season by one more week.
Another run here for Robinson. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. On third down, Penix. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. And a lefty Penix on first down. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Now Penix to throw on second down. To the outside. Catch made by London. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. 3rd and 2. And Penix. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Myers' kick is good. And the Falcons are out to an early 3-0 lead. 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
Getting your team to the playoffs, Mike, that's a massive accomplishment for any quarterback. But if he wants to take them on a deep run, can he find the balance of playing mistake-free football while also maintaining that aggressive approach that has gotten them here in the first place? It's certainly not going to be easy. This place is going to be rocking, and their opponents, they have championship aspirations of their own. But as long as he doesn't let the moment get too big for him, his team's going to have a shot to move on to next week.
Back to the air once more on second down. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. They'll throw out of the gun. He can't get away, and he's lost the football. It's scooped up by the Falcons. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
The Falcons offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. From the gun, here is Penix. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. On 3rd and goal, it's Penix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
The Oilers offense ready to take over for their second possession. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Man in motion, heading left. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the 1st down with that one. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Quarterback knew the blitz was coming. You could hear him pre-snap communicating with the guys up front, but sometimes it's just the perfect defensive call, and there weren't enough blockers to account for all the rushers. He had to get the ball out quick, and thankfully for him, he got it out just in the nick of time. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll start from their own 4. Not a lot of room for error back here. It's 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Robinson. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
On 1st down, right back to Robinson. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Penix. Left side in the hands of London. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Mooney in motion. Here's a toss left side for Robinson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. So after 1, here on Super Wild Card Weekend, 6-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Schultz is the motion man. On 1st down, it's Robinson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Well, he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Micah McFadden. And the Oilers are going to take over just shy of midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Oilers' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. And he will score. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Oilers. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Chad Ryland now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Oilers move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Ray McLeod on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson. And the Falcon offense set for their next drive. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, here's Penix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
So on fourth down, here's Corey Bojorquez to kick it away. Mecole Hardman deep to return. This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Oilers offense and Rashee Rice set to take over once more. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Throw, left side, that's Johnson. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's into traffic, but taken in. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. On third down, they'll run with Tracy. He'll be brought down at the 37, but that is good enough for a first down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down. The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up third down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. They're going to bring him down at the 21, but they're also going to move the chains after that run. First down picked up on the ground.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
He's taken down just shy of the 10.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. McLeod now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll throw. It's Penix. The ball's out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet. This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got him backed up so far, you're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short.
This will be returned from just beyond midfield, and it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
There's that man again. Another catch.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
Tyrone Tracy, ball carrier. He was taken down at the 10-yard line. 1st and goal.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. That'll be intercepted. into space. He's to the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Atlanta. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Falcons move back to within one. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. On 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. The Falcons offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Penix. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Penix. He'll get this complete to Gibson. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. On play action, Penix. Open man. That's Gibson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Now it's Tracy looking to run. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. On the return, it's Robinson. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run with Tracy. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Up from his safety spot, Jesse Bates makes the play. He'll look middle here and get it to Neighbors. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now they'll set up to throw. Working the right side, taken in by Rice.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And he's into a slide to avoid the contact, does so successfully, and it's a first down.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force 4th down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the first down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
Back to throw. And this time, the rush gets home, and down he goes. Look to throw. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. And he's into the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Oilers. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Oilers extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. McLeod now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Falcons offense ready to see what they can do. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
By Osa Odighizuwa. A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
On 2nd down, it's a run with Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. He'll send a tight end in motion right. Back to throw here to begin the drive. In trouble, and down he goes. He'll drop to throw. This one, a deep shot for Rice. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. On the ground, here's Tracy. And he'll work this into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line, taken down after a gain of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The throw on the run is complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but he has the first down inside the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Now it is 1st and goal. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. They'll look to throw. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way. Every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
3rd and goal. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Ryland's kick is good. And the Oilers add on to their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
The home team's offense ready to get back to work. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's the lefty, Penix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway. It's 2nd down and 10.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
The Falcons getting their punter out there, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. Taken at the 19. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Quick hitting slant there. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. On the give, it's Tracy. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. London brought in motion. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Well, he shows you the elusiveness getting out of one tackle, but not the other. Fortunate, really, to get back to the line of scrimmage on that play.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Here's 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Penix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. We'll get this into the hands of Neighbors. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A carry here for Tracy. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. He's got it inside the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. That's hauled in at the 2. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Is it time to turn to the running game to get in? 3rd and goal coming up. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
On the return, it is Trey Tucker. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The home team's offense back onto the field. for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. He keeps it himself.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
On third down, Penix. He'll try and get there on the ground. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Falcons.
From the gun, here is Penix. He'll get this complete to Gibson. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Looking to throw, it's Penix. Now he takes off.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure. Even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start. I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. On first down, it's Penix. The ball comes out. It is picked up by the defense. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
Set to go now on first and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. A run here with Tracy on second down. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for third and goal. Back to throw. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oilers. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Oilers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. McLeod now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll begin with first and 10. Here's Penix. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
at the 29-yard line.
Now Penix. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. 4th down, and here's Penix. He'll push this one downfield, looking for Schultz.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
A.J. Terrell on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 16-yard line.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he's going to be taken down.
Ball carrier.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
A run on 1st and goal. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Falcons 13.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Tucker. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Penix. This one batted in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Jarrian Jones.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on 1st down. And he'll only get down to around the 42. So it's a win for our visitors as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA.